Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Today we're going to talk about Chainlink, why I'm bullish on it, but not like crazy bullish on it. Now, Chainlink, many people are saying it's going to be $20 by the end of the year, even without Bitcoin moving up, or $500 plus in the next bull run. Now, it's easier for Chainlink to get to those values than XRP because it's impossible for XRP to get to like $500 plus. But Chainlink can actually get those easier, but I don't think it'll actually get there. Actually, I think it'll be like still under 100 in the next bull run, but probably like in the mid to upper double digits. That's still a pretty good return, at least 10x return, if not more, in the next bull run. The reason is because Chainlink's also not quite as ambitious as XRP. They don't need to reform the entire financial system for them to actually get those types of gains. They're not trying to replace fiat, become the standard, or blah, blah, blah. They are essentially an oracle system that lets other projects, blockchain projects and non-blockchain projects, ping prices from their oracle. They're also not the only oracle system. They are the one that's far in the lead, but many of these projects have said we want to use more than one oracle system for backup, if nothing else. So it will have a large part of the market, but it will not have 100% of the market. Stuff like Band Protocol, Teller and stuff, they'll take some of the market as well, because many of these big services are going to use a variety of oracles. They're not only going to use one. But that's not really the reason. I personally think that Chainlink actually had used a lot of its like potential in pumping last year when it went 20x. Basically, when it went 20x last year, one, it was because of 4chan, and that's not really sustainable when you get to higher prices. And two, the news that we were actually talking about right now, those were already being speculated last year when it had its last pump. You're talking about like Google, you're talking about R3 and all those. Those are all speculated last year, and therefore all that price is already built in. Now Chainlink didn't dump because a lot of that stuff actually happened. And now that there were the Chinese BSN, which is completely new, but people aren't willing to speculate all that much on it. I do think this new news is actually keeping Chainlink from actually dumping further down as Bitcoin has retraced today, and it'll go up higher when Bitcoin actually rebounds. But I don't think it'll go like that high. It might finally break $5, but I don't think it's going to go to like $20 by the end of the year if Bitcoin doesn't at least reach like 14, 15,000 in that area, which it may well, because Bitcoin could reach 14, 15,000 by the end of the year. And then Chainlink might be able to be like 10, 15, $20. No one really knows. But if Bitcoin stays under 10K, I don't think Chainlink is going to go above $20. Now, Chainlink's use case, like I said, it's not as ambitious as XRP's, but that could actually be a good thing because it's much easier to achieve, and they're well on their way to actually achieving it. They're going to have to share the market with a couple of other coins because people want backups, and they'll want to use more than one oracle, but they have a huge lead on Band, Teller, etc. And their technology looks like it's being approved by a lot of like big projects. So and basically every small blockchain project wants to partner with Chainlink, so they actually might be like one of the dominant price pinger, essentially, or pricing oracle for a lot of these blockchain applications, especially in terms of like DeFi, which is going to be really huge. So I actually think Chainlink will actually rise with the DeFi market as well, because as the DeFi market goes up and goes down, Chainlink will see increased or decreased usage. And if you're basing it on utility, that's really what it's going to be on. Yes, it is. A lot of the larger financial sectors are going to use it too, but DeFi is basically dependent on a lot of these oracles. I mean, a lot of the DeFi projects are talking about Band and Teller as well, but those are a little bit ways away, and Chainlink is where it's at like right now. So right now, I do believe a lot of the hype that people are actually talking about is already priced in. And it's going to have to take Bitcoin to get to a new level for Chainlink to go up. But I wouldn't worry about that because Bitcoin is eventually bound to go up. Look at how much Grayscale is buying and other things. And when Bitcoin goes up, I think Chainlink will go up even more. But I do think it's probably going to be a cap around $70, $80 and not like $500, $600. But still, that's a very, very good ROI, even in the next bull run. The thing is, like, if you multiply the 20x by this 8 or 9x, like, or 12x that I'm thinking it might actually go up to, you already have like 240x. And during a cycle pump, that's still very, very high. You're already getting like 240 times what you put in if you actually bought in at 20 cents last year. And the thing is, like, the people that make the most are going to be the majority of the gains are going to be the ones that people actually made when they actually bought at 20 cents, not at like $4 or $5 right now. So like, because that's like the basement level. Right now, you're already on the second or third floor. So the ROI will still be excellent, but still not be as high if you got in actually last year. So I think like Chainlink could possibly go for like 12, possibly 15x from here in a bull run. But I think the 20x that they got last year, it won't really repeat the performances, especially if Bitcoin is down. So that is the thing for Chainlink. I'm still very bullish on it, but not quite as bullish as some of the others. I think the Chainlink Marines, they're less ridiculous than the XRP Army, but they're still a little bit ridiculous. I think any of those fan clubs is going to be ridiculous, honestly. Whether it's like the Chainlink Marines, the XRP Army, the Bitcoin, whatever. If they form a club for VeChain, I'm sure it'll be ridiculous as well. So that is the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.